everyone! Happy Wednesday! You've made it halfway through your week, and I hope today is a fabulous one. It is Wednesday, January 20th, 2021. It is I Love Public Schools Day. So you may see many of our staff members wearing shirts that say I love public schools. We are so excited to be celebrating this, and to be able to be celebrating it with you in person is even more special for us. So happy I Love Public Schools Day to all of the teachers who make coming to school and learning fun and engaging and enriching for our students. I appreciate everything that you do. Okay, so we have no extra subs in our building today. Of course, Mrs. Hessler is still with us, but we just call her part of us because she is going to be here for a while, and we appreciate her. But we're not going to recognize that every day. She is the only one extra in the building, though. I will have Mrs. Steiner be covering for a short time in 4th grade today. Miss Peachy is going to join me on a video call or a Zoom meeting so that we can learn some new information. So Miss Steiner will be in 4th grade around 12 until about 1. So today's lunch, lasagna. And for breakfast, your option tomorrow will be a breakfast ham sandwich. Currently, your temperature is 33 degrees. With that wind, it feels like 22, and the wind is going to blow today. We will have sunshine, but it will be windy. 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 40 miles an hour. The good news is our high should reach 52, so even with that wind, maybe it won't feel too bad out, and it's still not wind like we had last week. So, your lunchtime temperatures, I would still take a coat because you know that it's going to be windy, so it's going to feel a little cooler. 47 to 50 degrees, and that 50 is probably just going to be during that 5th and 6th grade time, so everybody will need to have a coat or jacket, whatever they brought with them. So my first 2 celebrations today are Miss Armstrong. Yesterday we had a meeting after school. It lasted until about 5:30. She joined me, and having a friend with you or having somebody else to talk with and work through and process as you're learning new information is a lot of fun. So thank you, Ms. Armstrong, for helping me. I think we're going to do some great things with the information we got yesterday, and I'm excited that Ms. Peachy will be joining me today. So thank you both ladies for helping out on those committees. We have some birthdays today. We have 3 birthdays. 3 birthdays in the same family. So I think we're going to celebrate Mrs. Graham today. Because Mrs. Graham, she has triplets, and today is their birthday. Ethan, Owen, and Marcus. I decided today, your mom did all the hard work. It's the day to celebrate Mrs. Graham, but happy birthday to all 3 of you. You're the coolest triplets that I know. All right, you share your birthday with some pretty cool things. Inauguration Day is almost always on January 20th. That's when the new president and vice president are sworn into office, so that will happen later today. Sometimes if it's a Sunday, then inauguration would take place on the 21st, but it's January 20th. It's the International Day of Acceptance, and I think every one of us likes to feel that we are accepted. So today is a day to make sure that everybody feels accepted and included. Nobody wants to feel left out or like they don't belong. So today is a great day to practice International Day of Acceptance and then make it a habit that we do every day. This is the day we do still have camcorders. They just look much different than they did when I was growing up. When I was growing up, a camcorder, if your parents wanted to videotape you when you were at your football game or your basketball game or something like that, the camcorders, they'd have to rest them on their shoulder because they were so big. Now they're usually handheld, and a lot of times we just use our phones. So it is camcorder day. It is museum selfie day. So if you go to a museum, make sure to take a selfie. Butter crunch day, a candy. It looked really good because it looked like it was butter crunch in chocolate. So that would always be good. It's a good day to take a walk outdoors, and if our temperature gets up to 52 degrees, it would definitely be a good day to take a walk outdoors, especially if that wind's not too bad. Disc jockey day. So if you like to kind of spin some tunes and keep people entertained, today is the day for disc jockeys. I like this one, Cheese Lovers Day. There's so many different kinds of cheese, and cheese is tasty. Hey, lunch today is lasagna, and you know what? I like my lasagna extra cheesy. And then this one, it is Penguin Awareness Day. So I found out that there's Penguin Awareness Day, which is always January 20th. Not a lot of information out there about it, but there's also a World Penguin Day. Well, World Penguin Day coincides with the penguin migration, which is in April, and April 25th. So there's really no information about Penguin Awareness Day other than it's a good day to learn some facts about penguins. Now, if you want to celebrate Penguin Awareness Day, you can look up some facts. Did you know that penguins don't fly? They usually walk, waddle, or they swim. And so when they migrate, even though they go hundreds of miles when they migrate, they don't fly. They walk. You could also celebrate Penguin Awareness Day by wearing a tuxedo, but if you're already dressed, we're just glad you're here, and it doesn't matter that you're not dressed for, a fancy ball. Okay, so what could make this day better? Well, let me tell you. Some positive office referrals, some celebrations because our kids are doing so well academically, and some wisecracks. So here is your first one. Miss Martin is recognizing Hunter Hinman for his attitude, responsibility, hard work, and academics. Hunter passed his pre-primer sight words. Awesome job, Hunter. Okay. Also in kindergarten, Miss Martin is recognizing another one of our students for her attitude, responsibility, hard work, and academics because Phoebe has also passed her pre-primer sight words. Way to go, Phoebe. Awesome job. Okay, I have a fourth grader who has passed his multiplication facts on formative loop. Congratulations, Henry Hartwig. Also, math multiplication facts in fourth grade, Macy Sprague. I'm so excited to see these so that we can add points, and Friday maybe we'll have a new leader. Okay, in first grade, we have Brandon Greiner. And we have a positive office referral. Miss Marker's class, this is from Miss Vanya. It is for Caitlin, Bella, and Jameson. She is recognizing their hard work and respect. Math intervention groups was awesome. That was last Friday. The three of them worked hard, were respectful, and they listened to her instructions. I really appreciate it. Let's keep it up. Thank you, guys, from Miss Vanya. We love that you're able to do some awesome things in math interventions, and I know we don't have school every Friday, so when we are in school, we need to take advantage of it. So way to go, fifth graders. All right, Miss Vanessa gave me some AR points. This one goes out to Emmanuel Soyster. He has made 20 points on his AR, and he has made it through the game board for his first time. Congratulations. Okay, we have a second grader. Second grader Braylon Lemley. Braylon has completed her addition models. Caden Weber Hatcher. He has completed his addition models. Colton Alessi, Jack Scott, and Madison Solberg are being recognized by Miss Jessie. These kiddos are in Mrs. Walker's room. And she says, during computers, Colton, Jax, and Madison were the only group to stand task for the entire class. I never had to ask them to be quiet or do what they were supposed to be doing. Great work, Colton, Madison, and Jax. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, this one comes from Mrs. Weimer. She is recognizing Mrs. Peachy's entire fourth grade class for their self-control, attitude, responsibility, and respect. I am so proud of Mrs. Peachy's class for their behavior in the hallway and following the rules. Yesterday, their entire class walked to recess quietly and responsibly. Awesome job, fourth grade. Hey, thank you, fourth graders. And you know what? I think that that's something that probably all of our classes could work harder on. It is important that when we are in lines that we are quiet and we keep our hands to ourselves. Remember, one way to do that is to put your hands in your pocket or put your hands behind your back. That way you're not as tempted to touch your neighbors. I even had some talks yesterday with some of my sixth graders, and we all need reminders of the rules once in a while. I understand that because we're kids and we come to school so we can learn, and as long as we're learning from things that we do, that's what we want from our students at Moral. But one of the biggest things that gets kids sent to my office usually starts out as a fun and game. So you might think that you're being funny and bopping someone on the head. I actually learned a new name for that yesterday, but I can't remember what it is, but I bet you guys know. I didn't know that it had a name other than whacking somebody on the head. It doesn't really matter. Either way, it is not keeping your hands and feet to yourselves. And when the sixth graders and I were looking at the code of conduct, we looked at recess, we looked in the cafeteria, we looked in the restrooms, we looked in the nurse's office, the hallways, we looked in music and PE. Did you know that every single one of our code of conducts has on it, keep your hands, feet, and objects to yourself? So if we would follow that one simple rule, almost every office referral that ends with somebody getting mad and upset and hitting someone or pushing or shoving, so major or minor physical conduct, would be eliminated, all because we remembered to keep our hands to ourselves even when it's fun. Because as soon as somebody does something that isn't fun to one person, it usually starts an argument. And I think you've heard me say that over and over. So just a reminder, it is a rule everywhere in our school that we keep our hands and feet and other objects to ourselves so that nobody gets upset and that it doesn't get out of control and somebody doesn't get upset and we don't have further problems. So please join me in making sure that when we are walking down the street, we are keeping our hands and feet to ourselves and being awesome and amazing. I want to check something out real quick. Do you ever feel like you say something and then you can't remember if you said the right thing and it bothers you? So I just need to check something really, really quick. Oh, yep. I said first grader Brandon Greiner, and I just wanted to make sure. I second guessed myself, and Brandon, I almost graduated you to second grade. So work really hard and prove that I could have been right. Okay, finally, it is time for some wisecracks. This one comes from Caitlin in 5th grade. Why is dark spelled with K and not C? Because you can't see. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Caitlin, for that. Why did the astronaut not come home to his wife? He needed space. I'm not sure who that was from, but it looks like 5th grade because it's the same paper. And this person wants me to figure out who it's from. They said it's from ? But knock knock. Who's there? Joe. Joe who? Joe Mama. Okay, so thank you 5th grade for those jokes. I hope everybody has a very wise and wonderful Wednesday.